in the heart of the world's most powerful empire, where sultans ruled continents and armies bowed to a single will. One woman rose above them all, not through war or conquest, but through intelligence, patience, and the mastery of power itself. Her name was Kösem Sultan, the woman who ruled the Ottoman Empire for more than 30 years. Born around 1590 on the island of Tinos, she entered the Ottoman palace as a young girl, taken as tribute and converted to Islam. Her beauty and intelligence soon captured the attention of Sultan Ahmed I. First, the young ruler who built Istanbul's Blue Mosque. Under her new name, Mehmed IV, she began a journey that would make her one of the most influential figures in Ottoman history. When Sultan Ahmed died in 1617, the empire was thrown into chaos. His sons were young, the throne unstable, and rebellion spread like wildfire. But through it all, one presence remained constant. Inside Topkapi Palace, Kösem, she learned to navigate a world of intrigue and danger, where one wrong word could mean death. When her son, Murad IV, ascended the throne at only 11 years old, Kösem became valid sultan, the queen mother, and with that title, the de facto ruler of the empire. For the first time in Ottoman history, a woman governed openly in the name of a sultan. The empire she inherited was fractured. The army was unruly, the treasury nearly empty, and the provinces restless. Kösem restored order with patience and calculation, appointing ministers, settling disputes, and stabilizing the throne. For nearly a decade, her rule was absolute. When Murad came of age, he reclaimed full control and proved himself one of the strongest Ottoman rulers. Yet, even at the height of his authority, he never forgot the hand that had guided him. He trusted his mother's wisdom, and she continued to influence imperial decisions from behind the curtain. After Murad's death in 1640, the throne passed to his brother, Sultan Ibrahim I, known later as the misjudged Sultan. Once again, Kösem stepped forward to protect the empire. She controlled appointments, managed the treasury, and negotiated with foreign powers. But the palace grew divided. New rivalries emerged between Kösem and her ambitious daughter-in-law, Turhan Sultan, the wife of Ibrahim's son. When Ibrahim was overthrown and killed, his 7-year-old son, Mehmed IV, was placed on the throne. Kösem returned to power once more, ruling as Grand Valid Sultan, guardian of the boy ruler, and once again the most powerful person in the empire. For over 30 she had survived palace assassination and enemies. Foreign ambassadors wrote of her as the Sultan in all but name. She was immensely wealthy, commanding vast estates and her own treasury. Yet, she was known for her generosity, building mosques, schools, and soup kitchens, and helping the poor across the empire. But power, no matter how skillfully wielded, always breeds enemies. Turhan Sultan gathered her own allies and waited for the moment to strike. In the summer of 1651, rumors spread that Kösem planned to depose her grandson and replace him with another prince. That night, assassins loyal to Turhan entered her chambers. The woman who had ruled the empire longer than many sultans fought back, but she was overpowered and strangled with a curtain cord. She was around 60 years old. Her body was laid to rest beside her husband, Sultan Ahmed, in the Blue Mosque he had built. For more than 3 decades, Kösem Sultan had guided an empire through chaos, reform, and betrayal. She was loved, feared, and misunderstood, a ruler without a crown, a queen mother whose will shaped an era. Even her enemies admitted she ruled as a man would rule, but with the mind of a woman who understood power. Her bloodline continued through every Ottoman Sultan who followed. And though centuries have passed, her name still echoes through the marble halls of Istanbul. Kösem Sultan, the Empire.